Hey y'all, great to be back with you for another morning of Thursdays with Andrew. So last night we had a wonderful night at Quest talking about week 7 of our Tangible Kingdom series, being an apprentice. As we learned in Big Church, that no servant is greater than his master, no student is greater than his teacher, and that ultimately Jesus is enough, striving to be like him. And that's exactly what we continue to talk about last night at youth group at Quest. So we talked through what an apprentice is, how it's so important to be able to learn from someone that's experienced in a field, experienced in our Christian faith, to be able to have mentors, to be able to be discipled by someone. So we took a look in the primer at a bunch of verses that were given about how Jesus displayed sort of an apprenticeship model, or tried to teach his disciples in various different ways. So he went through a lot of verses, and we saw things about how he taught them how to pray, how to love people, what it looked like to see people for who they truly were, look past their sin. Many different things. So what we ultimately said is that for those of us who are believers, it is an amazing thing to be able to look through the Gospels and see how Jesus went about teaching his disciples, and the fact that we get to be a disciple of Christ is so awesome. So we can learn as well, and ultimately we strive to be more like him day in and day out. So I encourage you this week, talk to your students, talk to your parents, kids, about what it looks like to be a true disciple of Jesus, and how you can learn from him and start to become more like him. We'll see you next week. Peace.